So this first song I'm gonna sing tonight is called Sacred Spaces. I used to be a dreamer, hanging. Oh, I need to start over. That was a little off. Okay, here we go. Actually, I think this needs to be lower. Yeah.
So what? Like that?
Yeah, maybe a little higher. Right there. Yeah, that's good.
So like
Yeah.
the sound engineer?
Yeah, thank you.
You are awesome.
I used to be a dreamer, hanging like a fruit from my dream tree. And as the time went by, I don't know what happened to me. So I go to my sacred spaces alone, alone. So I go to my sacred spaces alone, alone. I used to be a wisher, dropping pennies in my wishing pool. And then the water dried all up, and I didn't know what to do. So I go to my sacred spaces alone, alone. So I go to my sacred spaces alone, alone. I used to be a writer, turning fantasy into life. But then I let the voices in that made me think in black and white. So I go to my sacred spaces alone, alone. So I go to my sacred spaces alone, alone. Call me crazy, call me stupid, but the truth is I am human. Call me jaded, disillusioned, but the truth is I am moving. Call me crazy, call me stupid, but the truth is I am human. Call me jaded, disillusioned, but the truth is I am moving back to my sacred spaces alone, alone. I go back to my sacred spaces alone, alone. Thank you for witnessing this. This is amazing to have all of you in here tonight. My next song is called Maria. There was a man named Don Miguel and another man named Senor Lucas, and they fell in love with the same peasant whose hair was as black as coal, whose eyes were deeper than the ocean, whose hands were always full. Maria, 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 look what you've done. And so they dressed in their finest, and they strolled down to the market with hungry eyes and open pockets, diamond rings and golden lockets, ready to pick the flower from her bed, hoping to get their lustful monsters fed. Maria, 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 look what you've done. And there she stood, a poor plain girl of only 17, her bare feet upon the red earth, a diamond on a dusty street, her black eyes shining into a heaven that her rags could not conceal. Maria, 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 look what you've done. And when the men saw each other, they drew their mighty swords, and a battle did ensue, and Maria was lost for words as the steel glinted in the morning sun, as the earth beneath their feet spun and spun. Maria, 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 look what you've done. And a finger flew off the hand of Don Miguel, and Senor Lucas lost his right arm, and both men realized the fight was over, and they could no longer carry on. And then Maria's humble-hearted husband patched them up with kindness and warmth. Maria, 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 look what you've done. Maria, 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 look what you've done. And this story happened long ago in a city you may not know, but the message rings through and true. Don't try to eat things that don't belong to you. last song is called Red Ribbons.